take to the next set of options. The way I wrote this is I made them automatically move, because I wanted my kids being able to write without having to make too many changes. It's just going to automatically throw the choices up in front of them. So now I could click on that till
went to the store,
and it's not going to move me anywhere. Where if I click on went to bed, because it has all those actions in it,
went to bed,
it takes me to the next toolbar. There are commands in this toolbar. When I control click on let's do more, there are commands there that say
Let's do some
speak, let's do more. Don't type it, because I don't want it typed into the story. I just want it to speak. Hide the toolbar options and go to the toolbar animals. So when I click on it,
let's do some more.
it takes me to another toolbar. So when you pull down to custom toolbars and buttons, Andrew, that's where you can see all the hidden toolbars. You can kind of see all the toolbars that are there. So today I used this activity because I wanted a little boy to write about plants and different locations. And I added like 7 new toolbars. I just went add a toolbar, add a toolbar, add a toolbar. I saved the first toolbar to a library. It's complicated, but I just kept adding toolbars so that his story could be longer. And I kept changing the commands so it went to toolbar 1, toolbar 2, toolbar 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 so I could make it longer. But that's where you do it. Karen, do you want me to do it again so you can see?
Oh, no, it's okay. I don't.
The fish,
You don't want it that badly?
I do, but I cannot bear to try to follow it again.
You cannot bear?
I
I'm
don't
sorry.
think I could follow it again.
Did I go too fast?
No, I just messed mine all up, so.
Hold
I
on.
just need to figure
I'll come
out.
help you unmess.
What was
So we have to
what
rename
was the
these, right?
action you added? Like something to do with return.
Okay, so let me show you. The way to know what action, so if I want this button to do the same thing these buttons are doing, I'm going to control click on the button that's working, and I'm going to look at the actions. And there's the actions. Insert picture or name,
Oh,
type return, type return. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you are on the exchange, and let's say you see an activity and you really like the way it works, go under actions and see what they're doing to make it work. Those are the words that you need, and so you just make sure that those words are on the other button. Does that make sense, Karen? So now I took a screenshot of this, but so now when I go over here on this button, I have to make sure it says the same thing. In the actions, I have the insert picture or name, I have the type return. Now I know I've got to hide those 3 toolbars, so I'm going to scroll down till I find hide toolbar. There it is. I add it, and when I add it, it says, well, what toolbar do you want to hide? Well, I want to hide that crash toolbar, because I don't want it to show up. That's that pink one right, whoops, sorry, I can't move it. I'll move this down only. So I want to hide this crashed one, okay? Now I'm going to add another hide, and I need to hide the one that says hospital, because I want to get rid of that one. I don't want that one to show, and I click OK. And now I've got a third one to hide, that's the went to bed one. So when I click on hide, I scroll down till I find went to bed. So now if I clicked on it, nothing would show up. I'd have no toolbars because I haven't told it to show anything. So that's when I go down and say show. And the commands are pretty self-explanatory. You know, hide, show is hide, show. When it says show, now I want it to show that options. The one that says tell me more, read it, I'm all done. And I say okay. And then I say okay.
is sleeping.
went to the store,
Let's do some more.
Okay, let's take 5 more minutes here while I just straighten out what got
I
messed.
got myself back.
You got yourself back?
Yeah, because I had a bunch of stuff hidden,
Okay.
so I think.
Are we supposed to save this and save as?
No, I'll show you what to, yeah, you can do it. You should have saved as when you first started. Remember that was the first thing I said is do a save as? But that's okay, you can do a save as now and rename it. Rename it whatever you want it to be. What? Who whined?
Where is it supposed to save as at in?
See, you can drag it around. Just drag it up to the top again.
I
There you
want it
go.
to be under this. Oh, there we go.
It doesn't matter where it is on this page, click done.
I don't know how to, I have to make it move now.
What did you want to, was that the
I
button
added
you
a whole
added?
new toolbar.
Oh goodness, you're clever. How did you do that?
I went to edit,
And add a toolbar.
yeah, but now I have to figure out how to get on this toolbar to this.
Okay, so you're gonna control click on this and use those commands to get it there. Control click. And under actions, you have to tell it.
I used the one for the thing. It had like these pre-made.
Yeah. You should probably get rid of that.
Just get rid of this.
Yeah, just delete it. So you're gonna go okay, click on this, and then do delete. Hit the X. Did you end up adding an extra one?
Oh, yeah,
Okay. If you wanna add a toolbar,
So
you wanna
I need to
add a whole nother
toolbar.
toolbar?
But then it has these ones that are, all they have ones that pre-made.
Yeah, don't. Add a toolbar, add your own toolbar. Just do add a tool, create a toolbar.
I did. I got it.
Oh, you got it in there. And when you click on it, what happens?
Very good. Now.
It writes, okay, so
Oh,
the
see.
only thing you didn't do is the hide, but you got it to show.
And what was confusing is that when I want to hide toolbar, I can change whatever you had done. there.
Yes,
So
yes.
Can I change that?
Sure, you
Okay.
can, you can. So if you go into, oh, she just asked a very good question. Would you like to hear the question? She said she was getting confused because when she was looking for the toolbars, they're named what I named them versus what she might name them. And so when you are in edit, okay, so let me go someplace else. So-
Let's do some more.
Okay, so if you pull down to custom toolbars and buttons, and you click on the toolbar, Karen, and then you click on toolbar properties, it has a name. And see how mine's named animals? Maybe yours would be named whatever, weather. So that way you can rename the toolbars if you want so that it's not so confusing. You're going animals, I don't have animals in my activity. Okay, we're gonna move on unless somebody has another burning question. Yeah, Sarah.
I would just love if you could help me finish that. I got to that part you said, and then I would love to know how to do the rest.
Yes,
The lion.
I'll do that. Let me get people started on the next thing and I'll come back and help you.
Okay.
Okay, you're going to
Went
take
to the
this
store.
activity now, watch what I do.
Let's do some more.
All the way back to the beginning. Gather up all the text you wrote and delete it, because you don't want to save that with the activity. So you do Command A, or I don't know what you do on a PC, Command A, I think. Doesn't that gather up all the text and then you delete it?
Okay, yeah.
What?
Control A.
Control A. Okay, so Control A. And then you hit delete. And now you're going to do, if you haven't done it already, which is what you probably should do, it's a little bit more kosher, is you do a save as, and you call it, this is called the Animal Story Retell, but you can call it whatever you want to call it. And it's going to be saved in that folder, so I'm going to call it Animal Redo, so I can just show you. Redo. And now I'm going to go to File, Close. And there's my 506 folder, and here's my animals redo. And what you guys are going to do at the end of the night is click on it, export it to your flash drive, and that way all the work you've done here will be on your flash drive, and you just import it. For those of you that have computers at home, you're going to import it back into Classroom Suite if you need to keep working on it. Does that make sense? And I'll say that each time so that it really is ingrained.
And how do we get it to you?
You send it as an attachment.
What did you say about us putting it on flash drive again? Oh, to bring it next week.
No.
As well as